Hi, and welcome to the Bible Tribe with Seeing Deep Ministries, where we see deep in a shallow world and overcome the battles of the mind with the Word of God. Isn't it hard to build on someone else's foundation? The cracks they left and the expectations upon you can be overwhelming, but God. When we build for Jesus alone, we can silence the naysayers and do our work for the audience of one. We're reading in the book of Nehemiah, chapters 4 through 6, and the verse of the day is Nehemiah 4, verse 6. So we built the wall, and the entire wall was joined together to half its height, for the people had a mind to work. Work while you work, play while you play. This is the way to be happy each day. I remember singing this to my children when they were little. We need to have the expectation that we have to work in this life. And oh, by the way, all work is under a curse, thanks to Adam and Eve. And add to this fact that sinful man wants to inhibit us all the way. And there you have it, all in a day's work. In context, Nehemiah is sharing a moment of victory in our verse of the day. I love how it is worded. The people had a mind to work. They did not come there to just chill by the wall and sip some lemonade. No, they persevered despite severe persecution. Let's read this in a little bit bigger context. Now, when Sanballat heard that we were building the wall, he was angry and greatly enraged, and he jeered at the Jews. And he said in the presence of his brothers and of the army of Samaria, "What are these feeble Jews doing? Will they restore it for themselves? Will they sacrifice? Will they finish up in a day? Will they revive the stones out of the heaps of rubbish and burned ones at that?" Tobiah the Ammonite was beside him, and he said, "Yes, what they are building, if a fox goes up on it, he will break down their stone wall. Hear, O our God, for we are despised. Turn back their taunt on their own heads and give them up to be plundered in a land where they are captives. Do not cover their guilt, and let not their sin be blotted out from your sight, for they have provoked you to anger in the presence of the builders." So we built the wall, and all the wall was joined together to half its height, for the people had a mind to work. Ever had someone go behind your back to report on you? Yep. Nehemiah did too. But he did not let that stop him from completing the work that God had called him to do, and neither should we. When the thistles and weeds and naysayers of this life make our work difficult, we need to remember who we are doing our work for. And friend, our daddy does not like when people come against us. He is well able to take care of them. Meanwhile, we can just pray for them and get to work. I chose the key word mind, which is the Hebrew word lev. In this context, it means inclination, resolution, determination. Satan wants to discourage us from the work that the Lord has called us to do. Don't stop, friend. Keep persevering, for in due time you will reap a harvest. Thought of the day. When work becomes a grind, keep who you are doing it for in mind. Application. Hang in there, friends. Sometimes it can feel like we are not making progress. But truly we are, and God is accomplishing more than we can see, even within our own hearts, as we yield to Him in the process. Go with God and His precious word, friends. Tune in tomorrow as we begin the book of Revelation.